You're not falling into that same sin over and over again because you're weak. You're falling because there's a root you haven't faced, a door you've left cracked open, a pattern the enemy keeps exploiting while you pretend it's just about willpower. The real reason you keep stumbling into that familiar pit isn't because God's grace isn't strong enough. It's because deep down, you made peace with a part of your flesh you were supposed to crucify. You pray for deliverance, but secretly entertain the very thing you're begging God to take away. Like lighting a fire and then asking heaven to put out. You fast, but you keep that old contact in your phone. You cry and worship, but you still have that app you only open at midnight. You're not just being tempted. You're being tested, and the test is exposing a hidden allegiance in your heart. You dress the sin in different clothes, called it just a struggle or a phase. But it's become a cycle because cycles reveal altars. And the truth is, some of us are worshiping our desires more than we worship the one who made us. Romans 6 verse 16 makes it clear. Whatever you obey, that becomes your master. So the question is, what have you been bowing to when no one's watching? What voice are you listening to when it whispers just this one time? The enemy isn't creative, he's repetitive. He uses the same bait because it keeps working. And he's not after your habits, he's after your authority. Every time you fall, it's not just a stumble, it's a negotiation of power. You can't cast out what you keep inviting in. You can't break what you're still feeding in secret. And you wonder why you feel distant from God, why your prayers hit the ceiling, why the word feels dry. Because sin doesn't just damage your soul, it dulls your discernment. It numbs you to the Spirit's leading and tunes your ears to the frequency of shame. And shame is a liar. It tells you to hide from the very God who wants to heal you. But listen closely. God hasn't stopped calling you. He hasn't withdrawn his hand. He's not shocked by your failure, but he is waiting for your surrender. Not your performance, not your perfection, but your honesty. James 5 verse 16 says to confess your sins so you may be healed, not judged, not condemned, healed. But healing starts with exposure. You can't conquer what you won't confront. That addiction, it's not just about pleasure. It's about pain, loneliness, fear, trauma you've buried beneath behavior. That relationship you know you shouldn't be in, it's filling a void that only intimacy with God can satisfy. That habit you swear you'll quit next week, it has your loyalty. And here's the warning. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. God is patient, but he's not passive. Hebrews 12 verse 6 reminds us that whom the Lord loves, he disciplines. So if you feel the heat, if everything's breaking down, if doors are closing and the pressure is rising, it's not punishment, it's purification. You prayed for purpose, and God is responding by cutting off what's killing you slowly. You asked to be used, and he's exposing what will destroy your witness. You beg for breakthrough, and he's tearing down idols. This is the mercy of God in disguise, but you have to choose. You can't keep one foot in the kingdom and one foot in compromise. You can't beg for freedom while building altars to bondage. Galatians 5 verse 24 says those who belong to Christ have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. Not babysat them, not flirt with them, crucified them. This is your wake-up call. You're not weak, you're distracted. You're not alone, you're just isolated. The devil doesn't fight you because you're broken. He fights you because you're dangerous. And that sin that keeps cycling through your life, it's the enemy's favorite weapon to silence your voice and steal your confidence. But not anymore. It ends when you get real. It ends when you stop trying to manage sin and start declaring war on it. It ends when you fall on your knees and say, God, I can't do this without you. Rip it out of me. Burn it out of me. I don't care what it costs. I want to be free. Because whom the Son sets free is free indeed. John 8 verse 36. You've been circling this mountain long enough. It's time to break the pattern before it breaks you. Heaven is waiting for your full surrender. Don't postpone your deliverance. Don't negotiate with what's been killing your calling. Choose holiness. Choose obedience. Choose freedom. Right now,